mateys! Which of ye be ready to play the toughest game found anywhere on the seven seas? I'm talking about ye old seashell shuffle. I'm going to show some seashells from me personal collection. One of these shells has a pearl inside. The shells will get shuffled up like a ship in a hurricane, but you'll be having to keep your eye on the shell with the pearl. If ye be wearing an eye patch like me, you'll have to put your good eye to work. Think ye have what it takes? If so, let me hear ye shout a hearty, "Aye, aye, Captain!" Alrighty then, look alive. Here we go. Did ye keep a sharp lookout? If so, shout out 1, 2, or 3 if ye knows where the pearl be. Well done, but that was the easy one. If you missed that, I would have made ye walk the plank. Ha 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 ha! Let's try another. All right, mateys. Still think ye know where the pearl is? Oh, impressive. Now what happens if we add in a fourth shell? Do ye know where the pearl be? Or did the shells get the best of ye? Yo ho ho! Looks like ye be getting your sea legs. Well done. Let's try another. Heave ho, me hearties! Shout it out! 1, 2, 3, or 4, if ye have eyes on the pearl. Well done! I've been in need of a new lookout. Ye might just be the sailor for the job. Now, can you keep your wits about you with 5 shells? Blow me down! I'm as lost as a landlubber in a hurricane with no map! Shout it out if ye know where the pearl be! Fine work, mates. Fine work. Now it be time for the final challenge. Shiver me timbers! That pearl is as lost to me as a cannonball in the ocean. Shout it out if ye knows where it be at. There she blows! Ye found the pearl! I tip my hat to you fine sailors. Well done, mateys. Well done.
Nothing like your love, Jesus. There's nothing like your love, and I can't stop my lips from singing. I can't stop my voice from shouting about your love. It's everything I ever wanted. Jesus, you're better than the best thing. Your love is making my heart sing. Nothing could ever separate me from you. There's nothing like your grace, Jesus. There's nothing like your grace, and I can't stop my lips from singing. I can't stop my voice from shouting about your love. It's everything I ever wanted. Jesus, you're better than the best thing. Your love is making my heart sing. Nothing could ever separate me from you. Your name is higher, higher above any other. We'll sing your praise forever. There is no one greater than you. Your name is higher, higher above any other. We'll sing your praise forever. There is no one greater than you. Jesus, you're better than the best thing. Your love is making my heart sing. Nothing could ever separate me from you. Jesus, you're better than the best thing. Your love is making my heart sing. Nothing could ever separate me from you. Yeah. I can't stop singing, singing, singing about you. I can't stop shouting. Whoa! I can't stop, I won't deny it. Nothing's ever gonna keep me quiet. You have saved my life. I can't stop singing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I can't stop singing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I can't stop singing. I was lost with blinded eyes, searching for the meaning of my life. When you found me, I was bound by sin and shame. Your voice of freedom called my name. When you found me, now I see a love that's shining light into my soul. Now I know I'm yours.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Hey everyone, welcome to Story Lab. This week we're talking about friendship, while we take a look at the story of someone who was not only a great friend, but also a great musician. Maestro, play us in.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Wow, 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 wow.
Hey, I'm Skylar.
And I'm Sebastian.
Sebastian, what's taking so long?
Just a minute.
Today, we're talking about friendship, which is using your words and actions to show others you care. You okay?
No worries.
Normally, Sebastian and I would be out here together, but Sebastian promised he was putting together something really awesome and fun.
Working on it.
Just like how he promised he'd be out here to help me host. Sebastian, you better not be goofing off.
I would never. How did that get back there?
Sebastian! Okay.
Ta-da! Sebastian has promised something awesome. Sebastian has delivered.
That's your awesome surprise?
No, this is phase 1 of my awesome surprise. The cart of mystery. Ooh.
It's mysterious, all right, but what is it?
Yes.
Is it something I can eat?
No.
Is it something scientific?
There may be some science involved.
Is it the Large Hadron Collider? The world's largest particle accelerator? I suppose that wouldn't fit underneath it. Just tell me what the surprise is. That's it?
I know it doesn't look like much, but we gotta put it together first.
Okay then.
Let's make it! Assembly stations ready? Did you read the instructions?
I gotta say, this does look kind of cool.
Great, let's get started. First up, supplies.
If you're following along at home, you're going to need 2 craft sticks, a wide rubber band, 2 smaller rubber bands, a straw, and a pair of scissors.
Step 1, use the scissors to cut 2 pieces of a straw that are about 1.5 inches long.
Step 2, stretch the thick rubber band around one of the craft sticks.
Step 3, place your second craft stick on top and attach it to the first one with a small rubber band. Make sure it's on the same end as the straw.
Secure the second straw with another small rubber band.
And there you have it. You are now a proud owner of your very own harmonica. To play, all you have to do is just move the straw up and down to adjust the pitch. Slide the straw to play higher or lower.
Moving the straw pieces closer together causes the rubber band to vibrate at a higher frequency, which is what causes a higher note.
It kind of sounds like a kazoo.
But wait, there's more. Because why not stop at one awesome instrument when you can have your very own buildable band? I mean, we've got everything here. Like, we've got a shaker made from soda bottle with popcorn in it. I mean, we got a box guitar, tin can drum set. Ready to rock?
You know it?
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, Story Lab!
Gotta say, you promised something awesome and fun, and you did not disappoint.
I always keep my promises. Mostly. But speaking of promises, it's time for...
The story before the story.
Today, we're in the books of 1st and 2nd Samuel, which tell the story of David, who was called a man after God's own heart.
While David was still a boy, God chose a man named Saul to rule over Israel. But Saul didn't listen to God.
So, God sent the prophet Samuel to anoint David as a sign that he would one day be king of Israel. Though David started out as a shepherd, he caught Saul's attention when he faced down a huge giant.
After that, King Saul appointed David as both the leader of his armies and his personal musician.
God blessed David, and he won many battles. The people loved him. David even became best friends with Saul's son, Jonathan.
But the people loved David so much that Saul became jealous. He wanted to get rid of David.
And that's where our story starts.
Take it away!
Hey everyone, I'm Padma.
Hi.
Today, we have a thrilling tale of friendship and promises. Promises broken and promises kept. As David grew in popularity, King Saul became so jealous that he gave orders for David to be killed. As David's best friend, Jonathan ran to warn David.
My father is looking for a chance to kill you. Find a place to hide in the field. My father and I will come and stand there. I'll speak to him about you, and then I'll tell you what I find out.
Jonathan begged his father not to hurt David.
Please, don't do anything to harm David. He hasn't done anything to harm you, and what he's done has helped you a lot.
Saul listened to Jonathan and promised.
You can be sure that David will not be put to death.
Jonathan told David, so David returned to the palace. But Saul didn't keep his promise. One night, Saul's jealousy of David became so great that he picked up a spear and hurled it at David. Soon after, David went to find Jonathan.
What have I done? What is my crime that your father's trying to kill me?
Never! My father wouldn't kill you, he promised.
I'm telling you the truth. Look, tomorrow's the new moon feast. Talk to your father while I hide in the field. If he's not trying to kill me, come and tell me. But if he is...
I'll let you know. I promise. But in return, please, always be kind to me as long as I live, and never stop being kind to my family.
I promise.
Jonathan kept his promise. He returned to his father and discovered that Saul really did want to kill David. And the moment he found out, he warned his friend so David could flee far away. Years passed. David escaped Saul again and again until one day, Saul and Jonathan were both killed during a battle. David was heartbroken over the death of his best friend. He mourned for days, but eventually, David was made king in Saul's place. When David was king, he remembered the promise he made to take care of Jonathan's family.
My friend Jonathan is gone. Is there anyone still left of his household? God has been very kind to me, and I would like to be kind to that person as well.
Jonathan's son Mephibosheth is still alive. He's unable to walk because of an injury he received as a child.
Bring him here, so I can keep my promise to Jonathan and show him the Lord's kindness.
David had Mephibosheth brought to the palace and welcomed him with open arms.
Who am I that you should pay attention to me?
Don't be afraid. You can be sure that I will be kind to you because of your father, Jonathan. I'll give you all the land that belonged to your grandfather, Saul, and I'll always provide whatever you need.
Some people looked down on Mephibosheth because he couldn't walk. But David made Mephibosheth a permanent member of his royal household, keeping the promise he made to his friend Jonathan all those years before. The end.
Okay, that was pretty epic.
I know, right?
So, what's our part in the story?
Well, to start with, we can remember how God has always kept promises to us. God promised to send us a Savior and then followed through by sending Jesus. And just as Jonathan and David kept their promises to each other, we can make sure to keep our promises to our friends as well.
Keeping your promises helps build trust between you and your friends. It can help friendships grow.
Right. Like, say you borrow a toy or a game from a friend and promise to give it back the next day. Make sure you don't accidentally leave it at home.
Speaking of, here's the pen you lent me.
Thanks. Or say you promise to let your friend pick the next game when you guys play together.
Even if you really don't like the game your friend chooses, it's important to keep your promise and give him a turn.
I think you've got it. See you next time.
Bye. So here's the thing. Friends keep their promises.
Can I promise you a musical outro?
How about we just sing something instead?
Yes!
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night.
We hate to go,
But that's our show, all right. And now it's time for us to say goodbye. Thanks for joining us in the Story Lab. See you next time.